In a moment that has completely shaken the entertainment world, Yu and Tian Xuning have finally broken their silence and delivered a confession that no one saw coming. After months if not years of speculation, rumors, and intense fan theories circulating online, the two public figures stood before the spotlight and revealed the truth in a way that left fans stunned, emotional, and, for many, utterly speechless. The revelation took place during what was initially expected to be a routine public appearance. Fans gathered with excitement, hoping for the usual charming interactions and perhaps a few light-hearted moments. However, the atmosphere quickly shifted when both Yu and Tian Xuning appeared noticeably more serious than usual. Their expressions hinted that something significant was about to unfold. As the room quieted, Yu began speaking first. With a steady yet emotional voice, they acknowledged the long-standing rumors that had followed them for quite some time. Instead of dismissing the speculation as they had done in the past, Yu chose honesty. This alone was enough to send a ripple of shock through the audience. Tian Xuning then stepped in, continuing the statement with visible sincerity. Together, they addressed the truth behind their relationship, the challenges they had faced, and the reasons they had chosen to remain silent until now. According to them, the decision to finally speak out was not made lightly. It came after a long period of reflection, pressure, and a desire to finally be honest not only with their fans but also with themselves. Fans around the world reacted instantly. Social media platforms exploded with reactions ranging from disbelief to overwhelming support. Hashtags related to their confession quickly began trending, with millions of users sharing clips, quotes, and personal opinions about the shocking revelation. Many fans admitted they were caught completely off guard. For years, some had speculated about the closeness between Yu and Tian Xuning, pointing to subtle interactions, shared moments, and unexplained coincidences. Others, however, had firmly believed that such theories were nothing more than imagination. Now, with the truth revealed, those long-debated discussions have taken on an entirely new meaning. One fan wrote, "I can't believe it's real. We've been guessing for so long, but hearing it directly from them feels surreal." Another commented, "I'm shocked, but also proud of them for being honest. That must have taken so much courage." Despite the overwhelming shock, a large portion of the fanbase expressed deep admiration for the pair's bravery. Coming forward in the public eye is never easy, especially when personal matters are involved. The pressure from media scrutiny, public expectations, and constant attention can make such decisions incredibly difficult. Yu and Tian Xuning also addressed this during their statement. They spoke about the emotional toll of keeping such a significant part of their lives hidden. They described moments of doubt, fear of backlash, and the constant struggle between protecting their privacy and being truthful to their supporters. What made the confession even more powerful was the sincerity in their delivery. There were no dramatic theatrics, just raw honesty. Their words felt genuine, and that authenticity resonated deeply with those watching. Industry insiders have also begun weighing in on the situation. Some believe this moment could mark a turning point in how public figures handle personal disclosures. In an era where audiences increasingly value authenticity, such honesty may strengthen the connection between celebrities and their fans. However, not all reactions have been positive. As expected, there has also been criticism and skepticism. Some individuals questioned the timing of the confession, while others debated whether such revelations should be made public at all. Still, these voices appear to be in the minority compared to the wave of support flooding in. Meanwhile, analysts suggest that this moment could significantly impact both Yu and Tian Xuning's careers. While there is always a risk when making personal matters public, the strong fan support may ultimately work in their favor. Transparency often builds trust, and trust can lead to even greater loyalty from fans. As the story continues to unfold, one thing is certain: this confession has left a lasting impression. It has sparked conversations about honesty, privacy, and the relationship between public figures and their audiences. For now, Yu and Tian Xuning seem determined to move forward with openness and confidence. In their closing remarks, they thanked their fans for their patience and support, expressing hope that this new chapter would bring understanding rather than division. Whether you were shocked, emotional, or even skeptical, it's undeniable that this moment will be remembered for a long time. What began as rumors whispered among fans has now become a confirmed reality, one that has changed everything. And as fans continue to process the news, one question lingers in the air: what happens next for Yu and Tian Xuning? Only time will tell. Lanjutkan sedikit lagi. As the dust slowly begins to settle, new details are starting to emerge, further fueling public curiosity. Sources close to Yu and Tian Xuning have hinted that this confession may only be the beginning of a larger story yet to be revealed. While neither has confirmed any upcoming announcements, fans are already speculating that more revelations or even a joint project could be on the horizon. Adding to the intrigue, several clips from past appearances have resurfaced online, now being reanalyzed under a completely different light. Moments that once seemed ordinary are now viewed as subtle hints, making fans question just how long the truth had been quietly hidden in plain sight. At the same time, media outlets are racing to secure exclusive interviews, hoping to gain deeper insight into their journey. If such interviews happen, they could provide a more intimate look at the struggles, decisions, and emotions behind their long-awaited honesty. For now, Yu and Tian Xuning have chosen to step back slightly from the spotlight, likely taking time to process the overwhelming global reaction. Their silence after the confession has only intensified anticipation, leaving fans eagerly refreshing their feeds for any update. One thing is clear: this story is far from over. In the hours following their brief silence, Yu and Tian Xuning finally reappeared online with a short but meaningful update that instantly reignited public attention. Without going into further detail, they shared a simple message expressing gratitude for the overwhelming support they had received. Despite its brevity, the post carried a strong emotional weight, enough to reassure fans that they were holding on, even amid the storm of reactions. Interestingly, their message also hinted at a desire to move forward rather than dwell on the past. This has led many to believe that both are ready to embrace a new phase in their lives, one defined less by secrecy and more by openness. Still, questions remain, and fans are eager to understand what this new chapter truly means.